Hello everybody and welcome back to a man who is standing up for filming for once. My name is Edinger and I'm that guy that complains about YouTube now. I guess that's my thing, okay? Sure, they might have fixed the links in my description, which is very useful because today's video is sponsored by Squarespace, whether you need a website, domain, web store, anything, you name it, you build it with Squarespace. But can you believe not even a full week has gone by since my last couple videos talking about YouTube doing bad things, and they've done it again. They've done it again. When you're in a bad relationship, there's nothing better to fix the situation than a bit of good old-fashioned communication, which is why I think the recent videos that I've made have been probably a bit more helpful than most. I have been creating videos on this platform for a really long time, but I also watch a heck of a lot of YouTube. Like, I am affected pretty much doubly by all the decisions that YouTube makes. So when YouTube makes a bad decision, I have to put on my creator hat and go, that was a pretty bad idea. Or if I'm a viewer, I gotta put on my viewer hat and go, that's still a bad idea. So what is it that YouTube has decided to do that has caused so many creators to complain? Not even, like I said, a full week after my recent couple videos. Well, YouTube is now trialing removing the dislike button from videos. Oh, I dislike that. And for the most part, pretty much every single other creator and viewer have felt the same. Now, interestingly enough, YouTube have pitched this move as an effort to protect creators. Oh, I'm sorry. Guys, I apologize. This whole video is I shouldn't have even made this at all. I do feel very protected right now. I can't believe it. Such a blatant PR move. Just do something that nobody wants and say it's to protect creators. Like, for instance, if you removed community captions and thought, you know, we're actually trying to protect the hard of hearing from wrong captions, right? That's a good idea. Or when you remove the monetization abilities of small creators because you're trying to protect them from the corrupting powers of money. See? Pretty easy to spin anything, really. All right, let's actually check the article. Okay, maybe it's not so bad. YouTube is trialing a new update that removes the number of dislikes from a video. While those dislikes are still being counted and users will still be able to press the button just as easily, thank God. If they moved it a bit, that'd be the worst. At least I can still press it really easily. There will be no public way of seeing how many other people had done the same. The change was undertaken in response to creator feedback around well-being and targeted dislike campaigns, YouTube said. Really? YouTube said, whoa. Has anyone else been made aware of these well-targeted dislike campaigns? I honestly haven't heard of these at all. The only time I can think of where a channel has been targeted with a huge amount of dislikes is anytime that creator has basically been involved in pretty illegal activities, being really bad in certain regards, or making really, really bad content. But come to think of it, the only time I can genuinely think of anything like that recently was YouTube Rewind, which makes a lot of sense. I feel like someone must have clipped YouTube's words by accident. When they said, we're doing this to protect the creators, what they really meant was, we're doing this to protect the creators, ... of YouTube Rewind. What I find most interesting about this particular move is that I'm pretty sure, I don't have the data here, but I'm pretty sure that the targeted dislike campaigns affect probably less than 1% of channels out there. And that 1% is a really important number because that's a lucky number for big old daddy YouTube. You know, when 1% of users like something, YouTube goes, that's not that good of a thing. You guys remember video responses? YouTube was like, you know, only 1% of users are using these video responses. You know, the users that are in thriving communities. Let's just get rid of it. It's not worth it. So people just went, hey, let's complain. Then YouTube went, shut up. It's just 1%. Just forget about it. And it just went away. Remember that really cool feature that was beloved by our community? The annotations that were polls? I loved that so much. Well, YouTube put out an article. Guys, only 1% uses that feature. It's useless. Get rid of it. And everyone went, no. But they couldn't hear us. They took away the polls. So that's what's interesting about this dislike button removal, in my opinion, is that it was far less than 1% of users were experiencing this, so for some reason they still decided to get rid of it, to protect us, of course. I don't want to come off as old man yells at cloud by complaining about a feature that really isn't that big of a deal, but I just feel like if you've used YouTube as a website for longer than 2, maybe 3 days, you'd recognize how incredibly important that dislike button actually is. It's not just there to hurt creators' feelings. Please don't push it. Please, it's gonna make me cry. It's there to help users find the good content, especially, oh my God, have you guys ever searched on Google for something? Let's just say you want to figure out how to create a backup hard drive. You search Google for it. Google's like, oh, do you know we make a YouTube? I'll give you a recommendation. And you check on the YouTube link and you get matched with this horrible video.
Audio Jungle.
Hello guys, and welcome
welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you how to set up a background hard drive. Honey, stop yelling at me. I will make you dinner soon. Anyway, so in the next 6 minutes I'm going to tell you what to do, but kind of only about 5 seconds of the video. Anyway, check out my Instagram.
I do not know why the Google search algorithm refuses to understand that dislikes are there for a reason, and Google will try its hardest to just give you a random video on the topic to be like, this one might help. I hope. We don't know. The amount of times I've gone to videos that Google has recommended and they have like 50% dislikes and I'm like, what? But luckily, thank God the dislike feature is there. I can see it and go, okay, this is another really bad video. I'll just search YouTube for it. And then for the most part, YouTube doesn't really show many videos that have a dislike ratio that is that high. Or, like I said, I would, and most other people would, see it and go, oh, it's a bad video. Okay, I'll just find a better video on the topic. It's so useful. But maybe they're doing this on purpose. Maybe this is part of a bigger plan. Okay, put on your conspiracy hats. Maybe Google/YouTube wants us to watch these bad videos, okay? It's annoying to them that they're showing us videos that are full of long derivative content that's not actually what you're looking for, and we know, thanks to the dislike button, to click away. That's not good for watch time. We gotta get that number higher. Let's trick them into watching bad videos. Try and find the information now, cucks. Ha ha. Obviously, I'm joking a little bit. But am I? Am I? Just another example of quantity over quality. Also, give this video a big thumbs up if you want me to stand up more, okay? I like standing. I'm not gonna stand up for this YouTube stuff. No more. Because the thing is, YouTube have already removed the dislike button from the comment section after asking literally nobody. Do you think that a random commenter is going to get his feelings hurt that he got a thumbs down when he left an incredibly shitty comment? Maybe. He probably deserves it. But instead, please, by a show of hands, I would do a poll if, that was still a feature. By a show of hands, how many times have you guys seen this upcoming comment chain? Because I've genuinely seen it 3 times today. This is a chain of comments left today on 3 different YouTube videos that I've uploaded. We have, successful people don't become that way overnight. Most people you see as a glance, wealth, a great career. Purpose is the result of hard work and hustle over time. I pray that anyone who reads this will be successful in life. You are right, Ma. Why is it always Ma? Who is Ma? Most people don't invest due to ignorance. Well, people are scared of investing because of high rate of scammers on the market. But of a truth, they are scammers, but real brokers are out there waiting for investors. Such a good story. Oh, so don't be scared to give any a try. Talking of being successful, think that am blessed, because if not, I wouldn't have met someone who is as popular as expert random name. He helped me recover all that I lost trying to trade for myself. No, he didn't! Oh my God. I'm assuming so many of you have seen these. Maybe it's just because, yes, in the recent past, I made an incredibly successful video about Bitcoin, and ever since then, I have been inundated with these comment chains. No matter what I do, I'll block the word WhatsApp, they'll get around it. They go, WhatsApp. They space that shit out. It's so annoying. Or they'll just literally take my icon and they will reply to every single comment of you guys and say, text me with the WhatsApp number. Really? As if I'm going to give you any financial advice. How many times have I told you I'm not a financial advisor? But seriously, this is a genuine concern because there may be viewers out there that genuinely think I'm, for some reason, telling them to text me. And then they give that person money and then I get blamed for it. And YouTube have done nothing. I have not heard anything. This is a real problem that is actually affecting the community. I've seen this happen. So many YouTube channels have been affected by this. So many, especially obviously in the crypto community, which I like to watch a lot of videos for. But how has this been a thing for a big year and YouTube have done nothing? This is an actual problem. But instead, YouTube are protecting us from problems that don't exist. Oh, the dislike button, the dislike campaigns. That's what we got to protect them from. No, find a way to fix your website. Jesus, stop trying to find problems that don't exist. I mean, I remember when I genuinely first started vlogging, I was terrified of Big Daddy Google. I thought Big Daddy YouTube was going to see me watching loads of content, liking videos and commenting, and see me as bot-like activity. And that scared me. I didn't want to lose monetization, but judging from the fact that so many of these actual bots just thrive and comment over and over and over, I report spam, nothing happens, I don't get told about it. The amount of times I have to go through slowly reporting each one of those comments because I'm a good community member and nothing happens, it makes me think, well, in the end, are we all bot comments, okay? I just think the bots have found a way to answer that freaking question. Which one of these is a bicycle? I don't know sometimes. How did they know? I don't know. And hey, while we're on the topic, the one change I would absolutely love if YouTube implemented, like, please, would be a removal of the latest video performance feature. From the talks I've had with creators, absolutely no one likes this feature. It does so much more bad than good. It is so bad for a creator's mental health to be constantly told, hey, your new video? Nobody's watching it. And because nobody's watching it in the first 30 minutes, we're not gonna recommend it to anyone. Maybe look at some past videos you've done and figure out what you did right there. Because this one, for those of you unaware, whenever you upload a new video on YouTube, after 30 minutes on your YouTube creator dashboard, which by the way, I now have access to, thank you. But on this dashboard, front and center, is the latest video performance, where YouTube ranks your new video on the basis of how well it did views-wise in that bit of time compared to your recent 10. Now, I don't know how good you are at math, but unless every single video you make concurrently is outperforming the previous 9 every single time exponentially, which isn't possible, well, guess what? You're a piece of shit. And obviously it doesn't say you're a piece of shit. But the thing is, as creators who try their best to make content and avoid boiling down who they are to the numbers, having that number shoved in your face in a way that's literally talking down to you is horrible, horrible for mental health. Like I said, there's so many creators I've seen complaining about this, and this is an actual problem. This is an actual problem that YouTube have. And YouTube goes, oh no, we no see, but we see dislike button. Can we get rid of this like button? YouTube, please, do a poll. I know you don't like those, but just ask creators. Send them a notification. What do you think of the latest video performance feature? Because I can bet you're not going to find a lot of people that like it. In fact, if I had to guess, it'd probably be around 1%. Which, hey, that's your lucky number, so maybe we can finally get rid of that feature. Please. Honestly, my mental health is going down regardless, but it'd be nice if I could just suffer that journey alone. I don't need you pushing me down darker. Thank you very much. Now, I've gotten a lot of comments from you guys in the last couple of videos saying, oh, why don't you try uploading your videos on this site or this browser? And to be honest, none of those sites are really going to work. I don't think any site can really take on YouTube in its current form. I do feel like maybe in the future, that site just hasn't been built yet. But hopefully that site will be built with today's video sponsor, Squarespace, which is the best way to build a website, blog, store, you name it. Sign up with Squarespace. Can you believe Squarespace actually, it'll get around this comment feature. You can have commenting enabled on your blog, which you just made with some beautiful templates. Super easy, click, 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 done. You made a website, like I myself did. In fact, I was able to attach my social accounts, so hopefully in the next month or two, when my photography prints are going on sale, I can just tag on Instagram my store, and bam, people hopefully will want to buy them. Hey, hopefully I'm making a video about that in the future. But thanks to Squarespace, I've got a really cool functional website, and hopefully one day a website will be around to beat YouTube, and Squarespace will be there to help you with it. So if you want to build that, please sign up today. Squarespace.com/Evan Edinger gets you 10% off your next website or domain. Sign up and we can become website brothers. But thank you very much to Squarespace for sponsoring. Thank you very much for watching this video and listening to me whinge. I've been Evan Edwinger, and I guess I'll see you next Sunday. Goodbye.
What's on my bed? Look,